A report drafted in London and submitted to British institutions documents the existence of an organized network that manipulates Google business profiles and uses shell companies to extract millions of pounds each year from British citizens. The document, obtained by Pamfleti, directly links Albanian nationals such as Ivanaj, Stojani and Ujka to the scheme, uncovering operational bases in Tirana and money laundering channels connected to companies such as Ration 07, Radar Media Group, and Zone. The report describes the network's operation as a standardized process. Legitimate Google business profiles of British companies are hijacked. Their contact details are replaced with phone numbers controlled by a call center in Tirana, while fake positive reviews are generated by employees using British VPNs. In this way, British citizens searching for emergency services such as plumbers, electricians, or locksmiths end up contacting the Albanian network without realizing it, believing they are dealing with a reputable local company. The jobs are then assigned to unregistered workers, often undocumented migrants with no professional qualifications. Several cases are documented. On the 14th of March 2024 in London, a customer paid £380 for a door lock replacement. The payment was made by card and traced to an account registered in Albania under Zone Digital Services. On 22nd May in Birmingham, a family was charged £250 for a simple washer replacement. The invoice listed 1001 solutions launted, while the transaction was processed by Radar Media Group. On 3rd July in Manchester, a client paid £410 for replacing a fuse, with the payment ending up in the account of Alo Pronto SPK, disguised as online technical support. On the 18th of August in Leeds, a small business paid £500 for a printer software installation. The funds went through Radar Media Group and were later distributed to other accounts in Albania. Victims reported lack of transparency, refusal to issue invoices, and, in some cases, direct threats. Customers who left negative reviews on Google received repeated phone calls from different numbers demanding that they remove them. One woman said the callers referred to her late father, showing that they had researched her personal life to intimidate her. Other testimonies said workers refused to leave the premises without payment, turning each service into an act of extortion. The money flow is documented in detail. Half of the payment remains in the UK as cash compensation for the worker, while the other half is transferred to Ration 07 London. This company exists in both the UK and Albania, registered under the same director. From Ration 07 UK, the money is moved to Ration 07 Albania and introduced into the Albanian financial system as payments for digital services. According to the report, the funds are then used to buy properties in Tirana, to invest in companies such as Radar Media Group and Zone, and, most concerning, to finance political activities in Albania. The command structure is clearly outlined. Ivanaj is described as the architect of the scheme, involved since the founding of Alo Pronto in Albania and Italy. Stojani appears as the financial manager, handling bank accounts and cross-border transfers. Ujka acts as the link between operations in the UK and Albania, recruiting workers, providing addresses for Google profiles, and transporting cash. The report notes that part of the profits was invested in buildings in Tirana, some used as call centers and others registered under third parties. Francesca Beatri is identified as responsible for formal documentation, the registration of shell companies, and the management of email addresses and domains used to verify fake profiles. Numerous shell companies are tied to the network. Radar Media Group is used for advertising and profile manipulation. Zone for fabricated digital services, 1001 solutions for bank accounts and equipment, while Ration 07 is the central financial channel. Alo Pronto, the first registered company, served as the launch platform before the name was abandoned and the network moved underground. Pamfleti has seen documents showing how Google was systematically exploited to destroy competition from legitimate British businesses. The profile of King's Plumbing and Heating, a well-known company in Maidenhead, was hijacked, causing it to lose many clients. To eliminate rivals, the network used bots to send fake service requests that drained advertising budgets and bombarded competitors with one-star reviews to lower their rankings. In some cases, companies lost thousands of pounds within days due to these digital attacks. The report also highlights the recruitment mechanism used to sustain the fraud. At the center is Nesar Khawaja, an Afghan national based in London who uses TikTok and other social media to attract unemployed individuals, undocumented migrants, or unqualified workers. He promises daily earnings of £300 to £400 and brings them into the system as partners of the network. In videos cited in the report, he instructs them to appear friendly with clients, to always accept offers of tea or coffee in the home, and then use this psychological closeness to justify inflated prices. Recruitment does not stop with motivational videos. The report documents 5-day crash courses in plumbing, advertised on TikTok with phone numbers linked directly to the Albanian call center. Trainees are promised immediate work upon completion of the course, and if they cannot solve a technical problem, they are offered video call guidance from instructors during the job. In this way, unqualified individuals enter British homes to work on gas, water, electricity, and critical appliances, creating a serious public safety risk. The report identifies the key individuals and shell companies keeping the network alive, documenting links between the call center in Tirana, recruiters in the UK, and money laundering channels. Ivanaj, Stojani, and Ujka and their associates appear with clear and defined roles, while recruiters like Kawaja ensure a constant supply of unlicensed workers sent into British households. This is the current picture of the file, submitted to British institutions and obtained by Pamfleti. But the investigation is not over. New leads on companies, bank accounts, and possible connections in other sectors in Albania are still under review. Further data will be published, expected to expand the scope of this case and shed light on the full scale of the network, which established its base in Tirana and now operates across several countries simultaneously.